find me?
Huh?
How do you find me?
How do you find me? He says. How do you find me? How am I?
You don't know. You should tell me.
Like a 4.
Like a?
A 4. 4.
Oh, 4. Yeah. You know, in a way, I'm done with all the professional seeker, and yeah.
So great, because when did he come? 2 years ago? Yeah?
I proclaimed to be Buddhist.
You were a real professional seeker.
Yeah?
Yeah. You remember?
Mm.
And now you're done.
Yeah. Rather, I would say I'm sick of it.
Now time to play, yeah? But don't you see that the seeking is over, the professional seeking is over, the searching for is over, yet there is still this incredible, for me anyway, this incredible every moment is so full of life speaking itself, with more and more, deeper and deeper revelation. Revelation is what continues. Revelation, yeah, because the mystery is revealing itself endlessly. It's not like you've arrived and you've got the recognition, awareness, aware of itself. So what, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying this morning. This topic of becoming of being the embodiment, you see?
Yeah.
Embodiment?
Yeah.
Yeah. That feels good subject, yeah.
Embodying that recognition.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is happening really because life will always challenge you, because the world that we're living in now, the world as in the whole of what's happening in the planet, in humanity, and we're actually, I don't know if you know it, but I think you probably do, that we are going through, we're changing into something else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? So this old human,
Skin.
the whole thing is changing into something else. In 100 years, we are completely, like the gorilla turned into we're changing into something else.
Mm-hmm.
A whole different human being will be here, right? And we are part of that transition. Yeah? So it's the mystery of this planet traveling in space with all these other planets and this incredible vast universe, which there are beings, and it's all coming out now. We're getting the information that you heard of these plasma beings, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All this is incredible stuff. There are other beings here, and we're getting ready to start to receive this information, that we are not the only ones here, and our systems are being rewired and reprogrammed to come to a point where we can receive a whole reality that we are not prepared for.
You know?
That we have not been prepared for. We have not been prepared to receive. We would call aliens, we would call extraterrestrial, or we would give names like that to, because they are like aliens to us. We're like, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because we're not prepared for what else is here, and our systems are being rewired, this awakening process is like, okay, it starts with the recognition of who am I, the awareness that is always free. It starts there. It's not the end. That's the beginning, right? So when that beginning is there, we start to experience the whole world in a whole new way by meeting all the limitation in a new way, right?
Mm-hmm.
By being able to actually experience it in freedom in limitation, right? So this is all changing and rewiring and the system. Our brains are changing, everything is changing as we embody that recognition. And it's embodied as we get free in the limitation, right? And this is preparing a collective consciousness that is, now you saw the thing I posted about the plasma, right? And that guy's telling, he's going down into the center of the earth and meeting these beings of light that take him on a ship. And I mean, this is like, and there are hundreds of people who go with him,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's not like one crazy person telling a story, it's actually happening. But because our minds are not prepared, they go, yeah, like that. But now, ones who are in the awakening of receiving the revelation, the mind is so open that it can
Accept.
It can accept, and because of that, it shows itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was the other thing also. The seeing before willing. You say this morning?
What was it?
Seeing before being willing to.
Yeah. First, you have to really come to know that this is what I am, right?
Mm-hmm.
This, which is always free. No matter how excruciating the experience is, this is always free.
Yeah.
Right? So it used to be 30 years of search to come to the recognition of what they called enlightenment, awareness recognizing itself beyond the whole.
New profession.
Huh?
A new profession. Yeah.
A new profession. I missed.
Yeah, I was a professional seeker. Now I should become something, another professional something.
The seeker was searching that, right? Freedom of the mind. So now, finding, the seeker becoming a finder,
Mm-hmm.
all that search goes away and there's no more sitting 30 years practicing to watch the mind and blah blah blah. There's now a direct recognition, instant, right? It's like instant, you can see it. Okay, so now you see it, can you live it? Can you live it in everything that challenges that?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's challenging it in your body, and it's challenging in all the collective society that is trying to convince you that you are a limited human being, right? And trying to control you and put you in a box so you cannot really expand into your greatness, live your greatness.
Yeah.
So with that, you can only live what you recognize, right? Because nothing is here in existence until it is recognized by you. This guy is talking about the plasma beings because he's been able to open enough to recognize. But many people will go like that, close the door, don't want to know, won't even be attracted to watch something like that. It's closed, yeah? So in the first place to open is the invitation for life to show itself. There's so much going on in this room, in this... you think that you are just a little person. You know what I mean? This room is full of beings. Formless beings, full of all kind of expressions of intelligence, but we are like programmed to experience in a certain way, and it's that program which is the design of the limitation. So what I was answering to you're kind of sick of all that. Yes, sick of the searching, yet you can never get sick of there's a search that goes on that comes out of a place which is already found. Like I cannot stop myself from being constantly focused on. It's not a work; it's a happening on greater revelation. You know?
Yeah.
It's so much. It's so fulfilling to know that in any moment you can explode into you can disappear in a moment, right? So how do you live your life? To know this mystery and it's not like I don't expect it's not like a trying to get somewhere or a waiting for something more. It's just all right here. This
Comes
is
to you.
huh?
Comes to you.
Yeah. Because what I realized with I don't know if you watched it, the plasma thing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely mind-blowing stuff. I can't go into it all now, but what I realized is that's the voice that Ra heard. He was given the information of human design from that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they are here waiting to give us some information to help us to do something before this planet. Yeah? They're here to give us some information, but we have to be ready to receive it. How you can be ready to receive it when you are just mind fucking in your little head? Huh? How? There's no space. Pure intelligence is not in your little mindfuck, you know. Pure intelligence is in when there's space. You.
Yeah, that's also why I'm attracted by being with you. Your capacity to be new all the time.
This is it, Michele, you know. It's new all the time. It's new all the time, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy.
What's not easy?
Sometimes for me it's easier to be,
to stay with the old and plod along with the...
just like looking consciously for distractions, you know.
But I don't do that. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm not working. I'm not working. This is my work. I'm carrying my bags and my packing, right? But I'm not working to try to find something out. It all comes to me because my only it's the love affair of, you know, creating space, creating space, creating space, creating space, and in that space is where the revelation comes.